So tell us about swimming specifically. So like, how did you get into swimming? Like, what was that initial story? How you got into it?
Yeah, I was about 4 years old, and I had been going to physical therapy since I was 6 months old. I was diagnosed at 19 days old with osteogenesis imperfecta, so I have fragile bones. They break for no reason, and I was going to physical therapy 2 or 3 times a week. And when I was 4, they decided to get me in the water. I was very energized, and I needed a safe place to move around and start building muscle, and no better place than the water. And so I got in. I was probably going 2 or 3 days a week to aqua therapy. And let me tell you, I loved it. I loved the freedom that the water provided me because I just didn't have that on land. And I had to be so careful with every movement. And being 4 years old, that's difficult. Like I feel like I had two brothers. I wanted to play all the time. I was
Mm,
constantly getting hurt. So a safe place to get my energy out, but also make me stronger was what we were looking for. So I was going to
right.
aqua therapy. I absolutely loved it. And my brothers were getting drugged to the pool. So my mom decided that she was going to put them on the swim team. So here I am over in the baby pool, as I had now dubbed it. And they were over in the lap pool. And that went on for about a year. And I remember telling my mom, I was like, I want to be over there in the big kids pool. Like I can beat them. And she was like, okay. And like everything else in my life, she was like, how are we going to do it? To join the swim team, you had to be able to swim a lap without any help. So she goes, you're gonna have to get rid of your life jacket. I'm like, I don't need it. So we unzipped it, threw it in the trash. I'll never forget, it was my mom and the two coaches on the team were by the side of the pool. She dropped me in, and I think I ended up swimming like 6 laps without stopping. And they're like, okay, like you can stop now, like we're good. And I was like, but no, I can go further, like just desperate to show them this. But I started on the swim team, and quickly my favorite thing became proving other people wrong. I think people saw my wheelchair and saw, my differences and would underestimate me a lot. So when I roll up behind the blocks, that was actually one of my favorite things. All the looks that I would get from the other kids, and I dive in, and it didn't matter because the water made us all equal. So that was kind of the start of my journey and how I fell in love with it.